Hello! With winter on the way, there's a lot of things around the farm that need to get done. And they have snow in the forecast for next week, so we had better get started on them. Oh my, apparently I have a rain barrel that has fallen down. I will have to get that put back up. But for right now, we're concentrating on the Starlink. So currently my Starlink is just sitting on top of a shed that I have up here for storage for the deck. And it's not actually attached, which I do not want to have to go through the winter with it like that. So what I want to do is build a stand for it. I want to mount it on this tower that's right here actually, and it has the old antenna on it. That is where I would prefer it to have its permanent home, but I have heard some people say that in the winter they need to brush the snow off of it. So if I mount it too high, I'm a short human, I will not be able to reach up to brush it off. And this is the first year that I've had it, so I don't know if that is an actual problem or not. So what I'm going to do is build a temporary stand for it for this winter, so that if I do need to brush it off, I will be able to reach it. And if it's not a problem, awesome, I will never have to do any additional work, and I can put it in a permanent home next year. And if it is a problem, then I know and I can come up with a new permanent plan. So the first thing I'm going to have to do is measure out the base, because I'm going to need to build a base for it. And then I think what the plan is going to be is to run some 2x4s on either side of this railing, kind of sandwich it in between, and then up to the platform that I build and have it sit on there. So I will be able to reach it from here if I need to brush it off with any snow, just with a snow brush. I think that will work. Okay, so I'm ready to take some measurements. I'm going to be using my fast cap measuring tape. The thing that I like about this is that it's got this little area here that you can note your measurements, so you don't have to have an extra notepad or something to write on. You can just write right on it and then it erases off. It also has pretty good measuring tape. It's quite easy to read, especially if you're just kind of starting in woodworking. I'm not exactly new to it, but it does have the fractions and stuff all out on it, which if you're just learning to do readings, or maybe you just don't like to learn it, it's on there. This is in inches, so if you are Canadian, even though I am, if you want to be using centimeters or whatnot, they do have a version that does have that. I believe they have one that has both also. I actually thought this was the one that has both, but I guess I didn't bring that one. So let's take some measurements. Down 13 by 22, and this is for 5 feet and a bit. So if we can find some treated 2x4s that are a little taller than that, then I think we'll be good. If I could get it a little higher, it would be really nice to get it, you know, kind of above the roof, but we'll just do what we have to do. It gets pretty good reception here. I think it would be a little bit better if there was fewer obstructions, but we'll see. To the wood barn. It's kind of gross and dirty in here, but I think that these 2x4s right here will do just fine. They are 8 feet long and they are treated, so I think I will just haul some of those into the shop and we can get to cutting these boards down. So as per usual, we've reached our first roadblock. I realized that I need to put the boards up in there so that I can measure how big the spacers are going to be, because I'm going to need one board that goes from this board to the board that's going to be on the outside. And so I thought I'd get the ladder out so that I could see how that's going to work. And it is janky to get it in there, and I don't think it's going to be tall enough for me to reach all the way to the top to put the frame on. and then also mount the Starlink on. So I'm not exactly sure, like it's a folding ladder, so I could put it up and lean it up against the top of the shed, but that shed is made of plastic and I'm not sure how much I trust it. And right now, I really just wish I was taller, but I might, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I can get the other parts framed up and built anyway, and then I guess we'll burn that bridge when it is time. So let's get some more measurements and then get to cutting. Okay, we've got our small boards for our spacers. We're gonna cut 4 of these down to 6 inches. And I've got the big boards for the frame. So I'm gonna cut them on my really old Makita saw here, and then we'll get to doing some assembly. And 6 inches. Last one. All right. Let's cut. Okay, for whatever reason, I have 2-inch, 3-inch, or 4-inch screws. So I'm going to go with just some 2-inch deck screws. I think that should be fine. I wish they were 2.5, but we'll just kind of drive them in a little bit more than they need to be. Like I said, it's going to be temporary, so I don't really care. So let's put these together. I cut these longer so that this will fit inside. I'm just using garbage leftover wood. So this will go like this. And this one will go like this. And that should be fine. Put that on the inside. Do I care? Not really, no. So, get some screws started. Drill bits, drill bits, drill bits. Nothing wears out faster than these stupid drill bits. Sounds better not on hammer. Split right in this one. gloves. Haha. Wonderfully straight piece of wood here. Probably quality orange bin burn. I don't know. Clamp it. Clamp it. Make a big clamp. Just pulled out the other side. Well, I might have to cut another board for this. The rest of it's pretty good. Dang. Well, try again. Okay, I found a straighter board. We got the box made. I put some composite decking on here. I built a deck a couple years ago, and I think that would be something good. I can drill some holes in and bolt the Starlink machine actually down to here. But it does also make it substantially heavier, which means I might need some cross braces when I actually get it mounted up on the pole. But we're losing daylight out here, and this little cute girl wants to go play before it gets too dark. So this will be continued. So subscribe and like so you don't miss the exciting end. Good job. Nice work.